Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me for this September tarot forecast. I truly appreciate each and every one of you joining in live, taking time out of your day to watch, whether it's live or later. I truly appreciate all the thumbs up, all the shares, and all the subscriptions. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So I break my readings down by the week you were born. So this video is for the 3 periods of Aries. And if you were born March 19th through the 24th, that is the Pisces Aries cusp. That video has been posted. Those born April 19th to the 24th, the Aries Taurus cusp, that video will be posted later. Again, thank you so much for watching. And for those of you that have had private readings, I appreciate you sharing your energy with me. And for those of you that have appointments, thank you so much for setting up a time with me. All right. If you'd like a private reading, my information is below, psychicgenb.com. So let's get into this for Aries 1. Aries 1, week of the child. Those born March 25th through April 2nd. March 25th through April 2nd. In the highest vibration of love and light. Please give us positive insight for Aries 1 for this first half of September 2017. What do Aries 1 need to know for the beginning of September 2017? Now, this may resonate with you right away. It may not resonate because it hasn't happened yet. So stay tuned is all I can say. All right, remember these are short general energy readings. Overall energy, opportunities, obstacles, clarifier of the situation, and how relationships are affecting or being affected by. All right, so we definitely see ends right away here. We have the 9. We have the Tower, and it's reversed. So we are coming to an end here, and then we have the World. So, you guys have you're kind of cycling through. The World reminds me a lot of the wheel because it is always continuously turning here. And I feel like this ending here is crumbling down, it's falling, and you might actually be at the end of it. I feel like you're really rounding the end of it. And now you're kind of dealing with the aftermath, and it's like you have that opportunity now, Aries ones, to see this as an opportunity. Things have crumbled and fell, and you're looking around seeing what it is that you can recover or retrieve from the situation. And your obstacle is you are standing around digging through the rubble, feeling tied to these mementos, and you don't need to be. You don't need to be. Yeah, I feel like while it is important to save a few things, that that's emotional. That's our wanting to hang on to those memories. But the memories will never be gone. They're always up here in our head, they're always in our heart. We always carry those memories with us. And I'm feeling, gosh, so terrible what's happening in Texas right now. Just horrific what these people are going through. And we watch these videos and we think, oh, their belongings, their family heirlooms, their photos. And the biggest thing that they have to be grateful for is their lives, the lives that they have to keep living, to keep those memories inside of them, and to continue to share those memories verbally with their loved ones. We pass stories down for generations and generations and generations, and it doesn't need to ever stop. It doesn't need to ever stop. And I feel like if you allow the observation of the destruction, and easier said than done, because I'm not in your destruction, I'm not digging through your rubble, I'm not the one looking for my memories here. So as you're doing them, as you're doing this, because your soul needs that closure, that completement, please keep in mind that that's just a piece of recovery. All right. A piece of recovery, going in and collecting your belongings. The biggest part of recovery is the step to move forward, you know, um, rebuilding by ripping out the carpet, stripping the walls. The rebuilding portion of it is where you should be focusing on. What opportunities do you have now that this situation is over? It didn't end the way you wanted, it didn't end the way you hoped. And you're kind of mulling on it just an awful lot. You're keeping yourself reliving the ugliest part of what has happened, and that's not fair to yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. The world is still turning, life is still happening all around you. So stop and take a look around at all the things you have to be grateful for, and use those as your inspiration to release yourself from the things that you couldn't control or change. Stop worrying about the things you can't control. Stop worrying about the things you can't change, and start observing all of the beautiful gifts the universe still has in store for you, that they're laying in front of you. When that butterfly comes and you haven't seen a butterfly in a week, it's a sign from the universe. The universe is saying, "Hey, I'm still here. You're still loved. You're still supported. Now do the same for yourself. Love and support yourself." And Aries, I'm really, really sorry, Aries ones. I'm really sorry to see that you're having to rebuild. And like I said, I'm not going through this devastation that you've gone through. So it may sound like it's easier to say, but I truly, truly believe in finding the positive in everything. I truly believe in finding the beneficial aspects of this ugly situation. Because if you really stop and look at it, I really feel like you've learned something positive, and that something good will come out of it and can come out of it. All right, whispers of love. Additional advice for Aries 1, please, for the first half of September 2017, and the highest for love and light. Please give us positive insight. Here we go, Aries 1s. New love. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. So, yes, you've gone through something and you've lost it, but now it's time for that opportunity for new. All right, new opportunity of love that is here. And it may simply start with loving yourself. And I think that you're going to see that things are going to be magical. All right, so we're also going to pull magical messages from the fairies oracle card for you. Aries 1 for the first half of September 2017. Nice vibration of love and light. Please give us positive insight. Aries 1. You have a jumper, please. There we go. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So right now, as you're digging through that disastrous rubble of a mess that you've just come out of, just remember, like I said, look at this, the butterflies. Everything is okay. Don't continue to torture yourself with this worry and this gloom and doom. All right? New love, new opportunity is there for you. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, let's clear out this energy. All right. Aries 2, week of the star. For those born April 3rd through the 10th. This vibration of love and light. Please give us positive insight for Aries 2. Aries 2. What information does Aries 2 need for the first part of September 2017? Overall energy, opportunities, obstacles, clarifier of the situation, very interesting, loving this, and relationships, how they are affecting or being affected by. Lots of emotion here. Lots of emotion here. The moon. Oh my gosh. She is emotion. She brings in the waves. She brings out the tide, you know? She moves it all around. And then we have Knight of Chalices. And we have Temperance here. Oh my gosh, you guys. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, lots of chalices, chalices. The moon's about emotion. So lots and lots of heavy emotion for Aries too as well. Okay, so I'm instantly getting a message here that there are some of you who are wanting to leave a relationship, that the relationship has been extremely overwhelming for you. And you're wanting to find your harmony, and you have not been finding harmony with your partner. And this could be a family. So it could be husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, could be at work, relationships at work. Okay. Sorry, I'm connecting with spirit. Um, I am feeling that this is either a family or a group of people that would feel like a family to you. Some, an abundance of individuals. I'm not feeling as though this is centered around finances at all. I feel like this relationship has been up and down for a while now, and you've kind of been ignoring the situation, but it's time to, you know, take your hands off your ears. It's reversed. It's time to take your, to really listen. You've been trying your best to put up your spiritual barriers, to block it out. You've built almost like the tower around you, you've built this spiritual barrier around you, this invisible wall all around you, trying to block it out. And like the Aries one, it could only last for so long, and it's come down, and it's time to deal with it. And I feel like you have all those answers in you. That and I find the moon to be very, very, I mean, she represents Pisces. We're talking about intuition here. We're talking about just gut instinct of knowing what to do to take care of this. And I feel like, it's not over yet. There, you are going to have to fight and put effort into it to make things right. Almost like somebody's being wronged, and you need to make sure the situation is right. And I feel as though that you are in this situation of you're being wronged as well, and you, for a while, you just wanted to cover your ears and not pretend. You just wanted to pretend like it wasn't happening. You just did not want to address it. But it's come to a point where the situation needs to be addressed. A harmony needs to be found, a balance needs to be struck. And I feel like you are can definitely head this. Like you are going to spearhead the movement to move towards, balancing. You're the one up there giving the speech of inspiration to your coworkers, to yourself. You're binding everybody together, and you are trying to peacefully express your emotions and what you need to do to get this change roll. You want that ball rolling now. You've barricaded yourself in for long enough, and you're feeling like perhaps too long. And so you are definitely looking for a way to reverse that, and to start change, and to get all those emotions you've been had pent up out there in words and in documents. So by doing this, I feel like you are going to bring the message of change. You are the messenger. I really feel like you are the messenger right now. So it's time to use your intuition, your inner guidance. It's time to be the yin and yang, and to get that harmony flowing again, so that it's for everyone. It's you're tired of it being one-sided, and you're ready to fight. And I really feel like you're going to be very successful in this, that you are a very trusted person and a trusted adversary. Like they will respect you. If you're wanting things to get better at work, I feel like you're going to be listened to because you're well respected. Working together, bonding, forging. These are all words I'm hearing. All right, we're going to get you a Whispers of Love for Aries 2, please. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give us positive insight for Aries 2s for the first part of September 2017. Love who you are. You are divine and wonderful. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all the wonderful things that life has to offer. And you're seeing that. You're seeing that you are a leader. I keep hearing, yeah, you are a leader. You are a leader in this situation, because you're finally recognizing it, for one, that you're a leader and that you can help make things better. Vibration of love and light. Please give us positive insight for Aries 2s. We have a jumper, please. Aries 2. What do they need to know for the first half of September 2017? A new way of eating gives you more energy, greater skill, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. So again, you have been covering your ears, and now you're seeing it's time to really step in and stand up for the situation. You are changing your ways here, a new way. You are changing your ways. You are changing your reaction to be a more proactive one. Stronger manifestation abilities. The moon, Pisces, God, they are manifestors. They can make this happen. They're so magical. And I feel like you are really channeling in that energy right now, where you can change things and make things happen. And I see this as, quite literally, you can take it as advice to start eating healthier, to help you have a clearer mind. Hey, corporate battle takes energy. All right, let's get some Aries 3 information. Cusp of power. Nope, excuse me. Week of the pioneer. I'm already leaning into you Aries Taurus, but we're not going to do Aries Taurus yet. We're doing Aries 3s. Those born April 11th through the 18th, please. There we go. In the highest vibration of love and light, please give us positive insight for Aries 3s. What do Aries 3 need to know for the first part of September 2017? Aries 3. Overall energy. Ooh, the moon. Again, nice. Opportunities. Obstacles. Clarifier of the situation. Another 10 of coins for you guys. Wow. Okay. So, some of you are not using your intuition here. You know, we saw that it's time to use your intuition. So I literally feel like Aries 3, that this is just a reassertion of what we've already heard for the first two readings here. You're not using your best instinct here. Perhaps you're listening to the wrong people. It's almost like you, yeah, I mean, okay, so I feel like you are definitely have somebody around you who's giving you a bad advice, and they're not helping you move forward at all. You know, you're wanting to move forward, but you can't. And it's because you're not trusting your inner voice. I feel like you're listening to somebody else. And this other person is like they're blocking you from using all the correct tools that you need to move forward here. They don't want you to succeed. So if you are fighting for a better environment here, a better situation, a better home life, yeah, you're going to have to trust yourself more on this than you're trusting other people. Don't rely on anybody else because you are meant to be the leader here. You're the one that's put in, you're the one that needs to put in the time and effort to find that zen, that om moment. Through love and light, you can succeed at this. You can win this battle, this emotional battle, this external battle, whatever this kind of this situation is where you're wanting to make things better. It is an opportunity for you, but you have to stop listening to the wrong people. You need to take time to figure it out for yourself. I feel like you're definitely going to have to pull over and think if you want to move forward because the storm is here and he's in the water and the waves are crazy. So he can't reach that goal. He can't have it all until the waves are calm again. It's patience, 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 patience. So there's definitely, I mean, reverse, reverse, reverse. There's definitely somebody here that is blocking you. They're not helping you. You think that they're a friend, but they're a foe. So please take a better look at that. Vibration of love and light, please give us positive insight for Aries 3 for the first part of September 2017. Yeah, okay. Very interesting. So, this person who's giving you bad advice is somebody who's above you. So, that is going to be perhaps a boss that is not wanting you to talk to his boss. And I'm just using this as an example. So, they're blocking you and they're actually whispering in your ear, upsetting you, and making this like a mountain out of a molehill situation. And it's like, and totally see them blocking you and giving you bad advice, not wanting you to, contact corporate, not wanting you to talk to the dean. Your teacher isn't wanting you to speak to the dean because they know what they're doing is wrong. And that if you go to the higher authority and call them out, that they're the ones that are going to be put in the spotlight. Like he's been making you seem bad, or the class seem bad, or the employees seem bad. He's been making it sound like there's no growth because it's not his fault. It's the employees he's been stuck with. He needs to restaff. And if you go to the dean and let the dean know that your teacher's been playing videos instead of teaching, or that your boss has been under scheduling, it's like he's blocking you. He's trying to keep you. He's trying to keep you. The man's trying to keep you down, all right? I'm just going to say it. The man's trying to keep you down. It's time to go over his head. Use your intuition. Use your spiritual tools and meditate. And I really feel like that you will find the answer. You just need to get this guy out of your head so you can think clearly. Please give us positive insight for Aries 3s. Aries 3s. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. All right? Actions speak loudly. So pay attention to this person's actions. Are they sneaky? Are they manipulating you? Are they controlling you? Are they diverting you? What are they doing that's keeping you from succeeding? Take your time and really look at their intentions, because I feel like this person's intentions is all about self-preservation and not the greater good, not helping everybody, the larger picture here. And they are fucking with the wrong person, because once you figure this out, you're going to be like, hell no, nope, this isn't happening anymore. I want to graduate, and I want to graduate with honors because I've learned something, not because you don't want to teach. And so you're just giving everybody an A. Patience. Wow. Patience. What you've asked for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. Yes. Okay, guys, really take a look at this situation. See if you're being set up for a fall here. I really feel like blame is being put on you, or you and your coworkers, or you and your classmates kind of situation. I feel like there's a group of you for sure that the blame is being put on. And that the person, the real cause of this issue, you need to pay attention and gather evidence and call him out. I feel like you have your eyes and your ears covered. You're not following your gut instincts here, and your gut's been telling you this person's a dirtbag, and I think it's time for you to start making notes and then taking this information, this proof to that person's higher up. Because let's face it, everybody has a boss. Even the CEO has a boss. It's called the other board members of the company. And you guys are wanting the best. You guys are looking, your actions have been showing what hard work you've been putting in, the time you've been putting in, the effort you've been putting in. And somebody else is, taking your glory and making you look bad. So it's time to, you know, clear things up here. So patiently gather information and be prepared, because time is coming here. So make sure you're not the one suffering the loss because of somebody else's misdeeds. Because I feel as though that there are a lot of misdeeds on this guy's part here. How he came up with the Queen of Swords reversed. I mean, she's vicious. She will cut you and not even blink. Seriously, she'll cut a bitch, all right? And she won't even think twice. I feel like this person has you all frenzied up, and you're not really seeing that there's something truly going on that you need to be attentive to and paying attention to. So it's time to do that. It's time to pay attention, be attentive, and patiently um await. And you're not, you are doing this for the greater good, not as revenge. So make sure that's your intent. It's the greater good, not the revenge. Aries, you guys have a heavy reading. Yowza. All right, guys, thank you so, so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, I break these readings down because I try to get as much information out there as possible. My battery is dying, so I will get the Horus. I just shipped Aries and Taurus. I will get that video out in a couple, maybe an hour, hour and a half. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe.